Hi, hello, it's your girl Claudia. You're welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Claudia. On this channel, it's about traveling, lifestyle vlogs, conversation and exciting things. So if you happen to chance on my channel and see this beautiful smiling face, kindly click on the subscribe button. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Let's enjoy the ride. In this video, I'm going to talk about my trip to London, okay, via Kotoka International Airport. So let me recall last month, that was it June? Yeah. So in June I traveled out of the country. It was my first time traveling
Guys, of course my
out
hat
of
will
the
fall off.
country, guys.
Always
It
doing
was
the
so
most.
exciting. And in this video, I'm going to divide it into sections, okay, so that you get a fair idea of the whole trip and how I went about everything. First, getting my visa. So I was so excited. I was having mixed feeling when I got my visa, like when I got the notification that my passport was ready for collection. It was a mixed feeling, but
Guys,
I
of
was
course my
keeping my
hat will
fingers
fall off.
crossed because I
Doing the
knew it deep
most.
within my heart that it was a positive um, news. So my mom got the passport on my behalf. It got delivered to her because I was in school. And she broke the news to me that my visa has been given to me. Yay! See, come and see the excitement. Like it was my last paper and I couldn't learn properly because Charlie, getting the visa, traveling out of the country, like learning would be
Guys, of
something,
course my hat will fall off. Always doing the
So
most.
it was so exciting, and now I booked my flight next, okay, and then I went to Accra right after I wrote my last paper, the Kotoka International Airport. Getting to the Kotoka International Airport, I'll give you one tip or one advice. It is always advisable to reach the airport, let me say, like
Guys, of
three
course my hat will fall
hours,
off.
or let's
Doing the
say
most.
3 hours before your flight, because if you reach there like let's say 30 minutes, Charlie, by the time you reach there your flight, like your aircraft car, your flight would be gone. So it's very advisable because there are a lot of activities that should be done at the airport before you actually go and board the flight. You have to check in, you have to look out for your
Guys, of course
airlines,
my
you
hat
have
will
to
fall
check
off.
your baggage
Doing the
weight,
most.
you have to declare some things. I'm saying declaration because sometimes you'll be sending food stuff via the aircraft, so you have to go to the Ministry of Food and Agriculture at the Kotoka International Airport to declare your stuff, okay, to show them that these are the foods that you'll be sending you'll be sending on your trip. So
Guys, of course my
I
hat will fall
checked
off.
in, I said
Doing the
goodbye
most.
to my mom and my sis and my uncle. Then I was left alone to my fate. So I went to the, waiting area. We were just waiting to board our flight. I mean, it was such a nice experience, but I was nervous at the same time. It was very, very nice because I saw a lot of people, different people, whites, blacks,
Guys, of
Asian,
course my hat will
Indians,
fall off.
Chinese, American, like a lot of people traveling from Ghana to London via Ethiopian Airlines. So I happened to take a transit to Ethiopia, then from Ethiopia to London. When the plane was about to set off, when I boarded the plane, guys, it was such a nice experience, but I was scared. Hey, it reached a point in time, I was like, no, I want to go back because when the plane ascended, when it was about to ascend or when it ascended, I felt this kind of disturbances in my ears. Like it was like I felt weightless. I was so scared, and I happened to be at the window seat, so I was looking down. I was so scared that I was about to fall down, but it was nice when the plane reached, I think the second or third
Guys,
class.
of
It
course my
was
hat
okay.
will fall
Everything
off.
was
I'm always doing the most.
standardized. I mean, the cabin crew were very nice. Like they served us food. They made sure that our needs were attended to. Fast forward, on reaching Ethiopia, there was a quick security check to make sure that you don't have anything illegal on you. So you have to be very, very careful whenever you find yourself in an airport because there are a
Guys,
lot
of
of
course my
people
hat
who
will
do not
fall off.
have a good
I'm always
mind.
doing
So
the
they may
most.
set you up and you may get into trouble. Remember, no friends at the airport. Do not make friends at the airport. I'm telling you, don't trust anyone at the airport. You have to be very, very vigilant when you get to the airport. So after the security check, you have to check your boarding pass. Okay, you have to check and see that there's a number that will show you where you have to go and wait. So let's say you are going to A20, B70, whatever. You have to look there. There are lots of directions, so you have to look around. People who don't like reading will find it very, very difficult when navigating themselves at the airport. But you have to make sure you open your eyes, read. Like, read. If you don't understand anything, at least ask, but don't make friends, just ask. So after you are done with your security check, you go and sit at your waiting area. Please, it's very advisable that go straight, don't go and roam about at the airport, mommy, or else your plane between you, like your plane, your flight will go, like they'll leave you alone at the airport. And make sure that you don't use the time on your phone. Always make sure you look out for the time at the airport, because it may mistake you, because we are living in different time zones in Africa. I think Ghana, Ethiopia is like, should I say 4 or 3 hours ahead of Ghana, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Please correct me in my comment section. We reached Ethiopia at 5 p.m. okay, 5 p.m. Ghana time, but as at the time we reached there, it was 8 o'clock or so, 7 to 8 o'clock. So it was like 7 to 8 o'clock. So meaning they are 2 or 3 hours ahead from us. So you have to check the time. My flight was supposed to leave Ethiopia to London at 9. I checked the time and made sure I was sitting at the correct place I was about to sit. Let's say you are assigned to this terminal, let's say terminal 2, terminal 1. Make sure that you go on that terminal, or ask any person in a uniform. It could be a policeman or something. I didn't actually take long in Ethiopia. It was like 2 hours, yeah, but I was just at the waiting area. So my flight was about to leave to London. Now, the moment of truth. From Ethiopia to London, the ride was kind of okay. I didn't feel any disturbance, I think I was used to the, how do you call it? I was used to the first flight, so the second flight wasn't that scary to me, because I even slept because I was so tired, I was so exhausted. So I slept in the airplane throughout my journey. I'll just wake up and sleep because it was so cold. I'll wake up whenever the cabin crew was about to give us food. After eating, then I will just sleep. It was about 7 a.m. when we arrived in Heathrow. Right when we are about to, descend to London, guys, I was so happy. I was like, this is a dream. It seemed like a dream, because me seeing London, like, it was so interesting. Like, the city was nice. When you're looking down, when it was about to descend, you will see the city closer, because when the plane is farther, you see the buildings smaller. It was so interesting, guys. I was so happy. I went through a series of security checks when I went to the arrival. Then we arrived at a place called the UK border. Now, at the UK border is when the immigration officers will question you on your purpose of travel. So this will determine whether you enter the UK or not. Getting the visa in your home country does not guarantee you entering the country. There's a saying that goes like, "Wenibehu Canaan, Nasowanai Insibo." This is an exact situation. So if you don't know the purpose to which you are traveling, the interrogations may be uncomfortable, and if you are nervous, you may be asked to go back to your country, or you may be deported back to your country. You have to make sure that you have knowledge about your purpose of travel. If you are visiting a country, you should make sure that you have the address, the person that you are traveling to, the full name, the work that the person is doing. Yeah, if you're a student, you have to let them know. Like, make sure you say the truth. Don't go and lie, because if you lie, the immigration officers in the UK, they know everything, because you provide the information you provided when filling the visa application form is right on their screen. So if you lie, it's at your own risk. So make sure that you have some petty or basic information on your fingertips. Don't go and be nervous, because if you are nervous, Charlie, they will suspect you. Yeah, because a similar situation happened and I felt sorry for a woman, but she was interrogated and she was fumbling. Like, it was like they were suspecting her, so she had to wait. And I don't know what happened to the woman again, because after I went, I didn't see anything again. I just went to claim my baggage, then went to the arrival. It was so interesting, guys. On the arrival, I saw my family. Yeah, so sometimes you have to look out for the person who is coming to look for you. Make sure that you have Wi-Fi, because there's Wi-Fi at the airport. Make sure you are connected to Wi-Fi. Charge your phone whenever you are in the plane, so that your battery don't run out. Call the person you are going to, that, oh, you are at the airport, or you are about to get to where you are claiming your baggage. Yeah, so make sure the person knows the exact time you are coming, so that you will not be left stranded at the airport. Make sure you communicate effectively with the person that you are coming to visit, or maybe the person who is coming to meet you at the airport. Overall, my trip was so interesting. It was so nice. So thank you very much for watching. If you loved this video, kindly click on the subscribe button, comment, share this video. Mommy, Papa, share this video to all your friends. And if you have any questions regarding traveling, please, I'm not an immigration officer. Make sure you go to Google, go and do all your research, or go to a certified traveling agency. I don't want any question on my comment section that I want connection. I'm not a connection woman. Yes. So thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.
Of course my hat will fall off. I'm always doing the most.